Division I, Division II, JUCO, NAI, it'd be the best defensive efficiency over the past 5 years in all levels of basketball.
Hey Lions fans, welcome into another edition of the Coaches Show. We want to start off this week saying thank you to all the students and staff who helped clear ice and snow from parts of campus. We want to say a special thank you to Shannon Sewell, who worked a lot of long hours keeping the necessary services on to the dorms and everywhere else. We want to say thank you to President Shannon for his leadership during this time. Thank you to all of you guys, and thank you to Coach Stutts for being here today to do our interview. So appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Let's start off with that. How did you guys and your family fare in the weather?
It was cold.
Okay.
A lot of snow, a lot of ice, but we had a few things happen. A big limb fall in the garage outside, but overall, in comparison to what a lot of people went through, we were fine, and just enjoyed being at home together for a little while and some family time. So we got out and had some fun in the snow with the kids, and tried to make the best of a tough situation for some people. Yeah. So,
what about the players? I know campus had power most of the time, right? So
yeah. So we stayed here. We lifted and practiced before the weather got here, and I encouraged those guys to stay because I knew it'd be really tough for them to get back. And so we stayed here, and we were able to keep a pretty normal schedule and practice. Just had to travel back and forth by foot to the gym. So fortunately, I live just half a mile from the school. So we were able to keep some pretty just normal hours and normal operations.
And then, you did okay traveling. You had 3 away games during that time too.
Yeah. First day was
slow going.
Traveled from here to Georgetown, Kentucky. And 215 passengers, and so made that trip, and then from there went up to Williamsburg, Kentucky, and back, and then Nashville and back. So we've been getting our fair share of travel in ice, and I'm ready to see some sunshine and green grass. So,
well, you guys were pretty successful on those away games. I know it's sort of been a while since we talked. We talked right before conference started, I think, and you were sort of looking ahead, like, hey, we've got a couple tough ones to start off, but you've been successful through all those tough ones.
Yeah, really satisfied and excited about where we're at right now. Undefeated in conference play, and faced some of the tougher teams already. Cumberland's Kentucky and Georgetown played both those teams twice. They're both top 15 teams, and have come away with 4 wins against them. And just got back from those road trips playing them there. I mean, those are really tough places to play and get wins, and fortunate to win both those games by 20-plus points. So super excited about where we're at right now. We got 4 games left. All those are home games. And so, we're right here, close, still taking it 1 game at a time, but super close to what would be a extremely special regular season accomplishment.
Yeah. What have you guys been doing, or what do you think the team's been doing to contribute the most to that 20-game win streak and win those tough games? Yeah,
it's something I've thought about this year, what might be different about this team, or what makes this team a little more special or in their own way unique. This team really just enjoys each other, to be honest with you. I don't think you can manufacture that. I just think it has to happen naturally. Yeah. And, when we got back from Christmas break, I told our team, I was like, I'm excited to see every one of you guys. And usually that's rare, to be honest with you. You're usually going to have a couple guys.
There's somebody.
Yeah, a couple guys that's like, difficult to deal with or things like that. And that's normal for all teams. But literally, every single person in our program, they've bought into our system. They bought into the culture. They bought into playing their role. And, it makes for something really special. So when you don't have that dead weight, when you don't have people that are bringing you down, and people are genuinely excited to spend time with each other and work together, we're just blessed to have a great group of guys that enjoy each other and are loving this journey that they're on together.
Okay, so let's talk about the rankings just a little bit. I know, we talked a little bit before. It's not a big part of your focus, but a lot of success, a couple Final Fours, all the wins, whatever, and don't think you've ever been ranked number 1 as the head coach here at Freed.
I don't know if we have or not. I feel like at some point,
1 week in there somewhere.
I think at some point we did. So, it could happen this coming week. We play Bethel on Saturday. They're a good team. They got 15-plus wins right now, play extremely hard. And the ranking's great, but, it's sort of like I tell our team during this process, like, you never know who's leading a race halfway through the race. You don't get any recognition of, well, halfway through this race, I mean, nobody cares about that, So it's great to be where we're at. We need to recognize that. We need to praise that, and give it the attention that it deserves. But at the same time, you got to hit reset and you got to get back to running the race. And so trying to really just keep that growth mindset and us continue to find ways individually and collectively to improve and to not plateau or not just hold on. A lot of times in the past, like you said, I mean, we've had some success. It's sort of like, man, we don't, and you can't do that. You can't have this hold on mentality. You really got to have this mentality of continuing to improve and grow and strive, because otherwise you lose the edge that got you to where you're at. So it's a unique battle and a unique challenge, but one that we're glad to be in. So,
and the other thing we talk about this all the time, and I always ask you, but the scoring balance of your team, right?
Yeah.
So the other thing that we don't get is like national individual recognition very much either, because we don't have somebody that scores 50 in a game or something like that. But it's very, very balanced. 5 guys, almost 6, near 10 points a game.
Yeah.
And any given night, you can have somebody comes off the bench and scores 24 points or whatever. So what do you do to encourage that, or how do you build that, or is it just something natural that happens?
I mean, I think it's the strength of our team. I mean, on the flip side, I love going into a game knowing who we have to stop. Defensively, if there's 1 or 2 guys, you say, hey, we got to really key in on these guys and take them away. Becomes easier to guard. But I mean, I think we've had 8 different leading scorers in games this year. I mean, you just talked about having maybe 6 guys in close to double figures a game. So I mean, it's really just about making the right play, letting the ball talk. And it takes some time for guys to adjust, because we get some guys, I mean, Jalen Anderson averaged, 14, 15 points a game, Division II. Lane Lauderbaugh averaged 20-plus points last year. Yeah. And both of those guys are 10, 8 points this year.
I'm sure Rodney Henderson averaged all his
points. Yeah, Rodney Henderson, Mr. Basketball. Yeah. I mean, those sorts of things, it takes some time to adjust, but when you buy into the team concept, you're 23-1.
Yeah.
And so, we're going to always defend. We're learning. Our ceiling offensively, we're still a long ways from our ceiling offensively. Now defensively, we're pretty good.
Where you want to be.
We're pretty good right now. So we want to continue that. But statistically, what this team is doing defensively, recently with some downtime, I've had a chance to look at it. And I mean, where we're at in defensive efficiency, it would rank number 1, maybe all time. But I looked. Division I, Division II, JUCO, NAI, it'd be the best defensive efficiency over the past 5 years in all levels of basketball. So I'm super excited about that. I mean, we're holding people to 37% from the floor and turning them over almost 22 times a game, and that's pretty special. And so I just want to say that because this group has really bought into bringing just elite energy and attention to detail, and they deserve that recognition.
When you say defensive efficiency, you're talking about points per 100 possessions?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, points per possession. So we're like a 0.794 points per possession right now. And the number 1 team in Division I right now, I think, is Michigan, and they're like a 0.904.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a full 1/10 of a point. And the next best team in NAI is like 0.88 or 0.89. So, I mean, we're a full 1/10 of a point better than the next best defensive team. That's a lot of numbers, but it just, if you understand it, it's special right now. So we want to continue that and keep building on that.
Okay, that's awesome. All right, so let's have a little fun here.
Right.
We got the Winter Olympics starting this weekend.
Okay.
So I got some. I did ChatGPT, but I mixed some stuff of my own in here. I got some descriptions of Winter Olympic sports.
All right.
To see if you can name them. All right. So easy one for fast-paced physical team sport in which players try to score goals with a frozen rubber disc.
Frozen rubber disc. Is that hockey?
Yeah, ice hockey. Okay.
So I wouldn't think of a puck being a disc, but I can see that.
All right. So an ice sport blending artistry, grace, and athleticism, where individuals, pairs, or groups perform choreographed routines featuring jumps, spins, and intricate footwork.
Yeah, ice skating. My mom loves ice skating, so I grew up watching Winter Olympics with her, and she loves the.
I think that's probably the most popular Winter Olympic. Right? Yeah. Everybody likes watching that on TV. Okay. Nordic skiing combined with rifle shooting.
Yeah, is that the cross country?
There's a one-word name for it, but yeah, you're on it. You got it.
I know what it is, and I can envision them doing it and watching it and thinking that's incredibly hard, but I can't think of the name.
That's called biathlon.
Yeah.
Head first sledding down an ice chute where athletes reach speeds of 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, I mean, I know you get in the little cart and you're going down the. Is it bobsledding?
So bobsled's also in the same chute, but this is the one where you're on the sled by yourself and you dive on it head first.
I don't know the name of it.
Skeleton.
Okay, that's a cool name.
And then team sport in which players slide 40-pound rocks at a target called the house.
Yeah. They got the little broom.
The broom, yeah.
I know it. Just give me a second. Can't think of it, but I know the sport. It's cool. You got the big target there. You got the red, and you're trying to knock other people's out. Can't think of it.
Curling.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to be better, I guess.
We've been with our little kids. We've been trying to watch the Winter Olympics, just like highlights on YouTube to get them excited about it. So
does that kick off next week?
Yeah, I think this Saturday actually.
Okay, cool.
So come to the Freed-Hardeman basketball games, and then
tune
go home
into
and watch the
Winter
Winter
Olympics.
Olympics.
Yeah, awesome.
Congrats on your success so far this year. Good luck moving forward. Hopefully we'll have. We got 4 home games left regular season, and then hopefully national tournament stuff. So just everybody watch the website, social media to keep up to date with that. And like I said, good luck moving forward.
Yeah, I just want to give a special shout out. Saturday we're retiring Jana Cross's number.
Okay.
And a lot of alumni people are coming back. If you don't know Jana's story, you can find out more about it. But it's going to be the first retired jersey that I know of in any sport at Freed-Hardeman. And so that's going to be going on Saturday, I think, before the game. We play Bethel. But I would invite you to come out and support her and support our teams as well.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching today. Keep up to date on Go FHU Athletics, all our social media channels, and Go Lions. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Coaches Show. If you liked this video, please give us a like down below, and please subscribe to our channel. For the most up-to-date information on Freed-Hardeman Athletics, you can visit our website, gofhulions.com, and you can follow us on all social media outlets at GoFHULions on Facebook and X, at Go_FHU_Lions on Instagram. If you're interested in joining the Director Circle or Lionbackers, there's an informational video on the screen now. There's also links in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and Go Lions!